in this video, we're going to be talking about what you can do to increase your influence on social media, especially if you are just getting started. And I'm so very excited because I have the entire whiteboard, so we are going to get into things. My phone is flipped around, but it's great to see you guys. Go ahead and drop a comment where it is you're coming in from, city, state, location. Maybe you're on the road driving, maybe you're at the gym, maybe you're sneaking a peek at work, whatever the case may be. Let me know down in the comment section. And I'm going to go ahead and get this pulled up here on my laptop so I can see you guys. So let me tell you, what is this about? What are we doing? Why are we getting into this? Well, I'm sure you've heard the concept, the idea of building your business using social media. But for a lot of people, I think that equals a big fat question mark. And they know some people are doing it, they know some people are crushing it, but like, how do you get going? How do you get started when you are first getting into things, when you're first making it happen? What do you do? What are the 1, 2, 3s that you really need to do to make it happen? Are you with me? So, who is this for? This is for any fellow network marketers. This is for entrepreneurs. This is for people in sales. This is for people who really want to go to that next level in their business and they want something scalable. You like the idea of your customers, your business partners, or your potential clients coming to you. If that's you, can I get an amen, somebody? Go ahead and drop it in the comment section. Awesome. All right. So, guys, feel free to tag, feel free to share. If you have people in your life that you know they want more, you know that they're learning like how to figure out this whole social media world, and you just want to get going. So feel free to invite them. I know I'll be sharing this out in a little bit here, but let's get into things. It's so great to see you guys. Okay, so the basics for what we're talking about, I have to tell you, they were inspired by a new gentleman that recently joined our team. He's a guy, he's a wonderful man, him and his wife, and you know what, they're wanting to get things going, and we talked about building a business offline. And then we talked about building a business online. Obviously, online is pretty awesome, but you know, he doesn't really have a huge online presence. So, you know, how do we just like get the ball rolling? How do we get started right from the get-go? And I don't know if you've ever wondered that. If you have, go ahead and drop a 1 down below. I mean, I have totally been there. And you know, here's the thing, is that a lot of people, one of the biggest holdups that we have is we feel like that's for those other people who like to share their life, who like to be really, you know, kind of out there to the public. And if you're a shy person or you're an introverted person or you're just like a little bit more private, it's very intimidating. And you know what, to be honest with you, I even found myself in those shoes, because even though we had a lot of success in business, I didn't know what to post. I didn't know like what to put or even what I felt comfortable sharing. And so it's a whole process. And so we're going to start with a couple of the basics, and then I'm going to give you the secret sauce, okay? Actually, I'll give you a hint of the secret sauce, okay? The secret sauce is you need to EMP. EMP, and I'm gonna tell you all about what that is and how that all works, but before we do, let's cover a little bit of the basics, okay? So, I hope you are ready for a laugh. I'm gonna draw some stuff for you, but if you're taking notes, this would be a time to grab your notebook. Okay, so let's say, I'm gonna talk specifically about Facebook. We have our header, we have our profile picture, we have a little bit of bio info, we have our wall with our posts. We have our top-notch pictures, which can go here. And we have our friends. You with me? Yes? Everybody's gonna look like this. Now, you had to come with me through the whole thing so you can know what the heck is this stick figure going on the board, right? All right, so let's start with a little bit of basics, okay? Your picture. It should be you. It should be you. It should be your smiley face. It's not you and your dog. It's not your dog only. It's not your entire family. It's not you and your spouse. It's you and all your gloriousness, okay? So make sure you put a great picture of you. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm not talking about like a picture from 1982 that was like glamour shots, okay? I'm talking about a picture of like now, like who are you? What do you look like? And off of a decent cell phone or camera. Not something that's really, really pixelated, something that's kind of close up so you can actually see your face. Because think about it, when we are talking to people, we're having conversations, all they see is this little dot. So make it handsome, gentlemen, make it beautiful, ladies. That is very important. So that's number 1, okay? I know that sounds like basic, but let me tell you, there's a lot of violators, okay? Number 2, your header. Your header should be something fun. It should be something inviting. It should be something that attracts people to you. So for the people that are just getting started, you know, this might be a family picture. Or this might be, you know, you on vacation, or something that's like, oh, that's cool, you know? People are gonna look at it and they may wanna comment on it. It might be, you know, something nice. It might be a wedding picture, I don't know. One thing, please, my friends, do not make this a crotch shot. And what am I talking about? Okay, have you ever been on your phone and you're scrolling and you're like, you see a picture of like, I don't know, from their waist down to their knees and you're like, okay, crotch shot. Because they put a header picture up there and they did not drop and drag it down so you actually see the face of the family instead of the middle section. Have you seen this? If you've seen this, drop a fist bump down in the comment section. I have seen this so many times and it's not very difficult. You just need to make sure you put a picture and then drop and drag. Very simple. Okay, another thing is you want to make sure your name, probably here, your name is you, okay? It's not you and your company. It's not you and your spouse. It's you, okay? Because at the end of the day, people want to know, again, they want to know who they're talking to, and you want to be branding, you want to be branding you. You don't want to be branding anything else, and you don't want there to be confusion, especially when you're talking to prospects or people that you don't really know yet, that you want to know. It should be very, very clear. Next up, let's talk bio. Okay, I keep pointing at the profile picture here. Let's talk bio. Okay, so bio is important. Bio is like your little mini headline statement to the world. And if you don't have something in your bio, then people are like trying to figure you out. Okay, especially like, let's say you're just getting started. You know, a lot of people nowadays, they have something in their header that's like, it says something like health enthusiast or world traveler. It says something, right? So it may have some things in the header. But let's say we're not doing that. We're keeping it really, really, really simple. So family picture, vacation shot, we're loving it. Then here in our bio, that's where we need to put something. So people, within like 2 seconds, when someone jumps on your page, they need to know who are you, what do you stand for, and what's your whole profile about. Because if there's a big question mark, then they might look around for a minute, but they're not gonna stay very long. So what I would put here is you need to kind of put, what is it that you want people to think of you, okay? Very short. Are you an entrepreneur? Are you a network marketer? Are you a world traveler? Are you a health enthusiast? Are you a mom? Are you a dad? Are you a proud husband or wife? Are you a Christ follower? Put those things there and put a little emoji, because I think you only have like 50 characters or so. You don't have a lot of space. So just like bullet points, okay? Very simple, very easy. Okay, so that's kind of the 1, 2, 3s. Here we have some marquee pictures, which you can handpick some pictures if you like. It's not essential. It's just a nice thing that you can do. Pictures with you, pictures with your family, pictures with any famous people, right? Any celebrities or any people that you have a lot of respect for, you have a lot of love for. And then obviously down here we have your friends. Now, I'm just curious, okay? The people that are on with me right now, who has at least, let's say, 100 friends on Facebook? 100? If you do, drop it in the comment section. 200, drop it in the comment section. 500, 1,000. Let me know, how many friends have you built up on your Facebook profile? If you've got a number, drop it down below. Let me see, let me see, let me see. Okay, so some of you guys have 200, 300, 500, 1,000. Awesome, 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 awesome. Pop quiz time, okay? Do you know the difference between a friend and a follower? Do you know, do you know, do you know? Anybody who knows, drop it in the comment section. Okay, so quick story for you. All right, so I did not really know the difference. And I had not hit my 5,000 friends at that point. And I had a lot of people that sent me friend requests. And my followers were growing, but I wasn't really paying attention to that much. So then I go in and I just like ding, 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 and I accept all these friend requests. Followers goes away, friends go up. Okay, so basically followers are people that, you know, sent you a friend request, but you haven't accepted it yet. Okay, so let's talk about where these people fall. If you guys have not hit your 5,000 friends, that's really kind of what you want to be focusing on. Not that you have to accept everyone as a friend, but accept people you think you're going to vibe with, accept people you think you're going to have a conversation with. Okay, so let's talk about pluses to followers and minuses, okay? The pluses to followers is obviously when people look at your profile, they see that a lot of other people felt the same way and were like, oh, they have 100 followers, 1,000 followers, 5,000 followers. It's kind of like social proof, like, oh, here's my report card, somebody likes me. So followers are cool. However, and this is a big however, your followers see a very small percentage of your stuff, like very small. Facebook and Instagram and all the different platforms out there, their algorithms are always moving, they're always changing. So at the end of the day, it's not followers, it's not friends, it's how much are you talking to your people that you're connected with. Talking in Messenger, talking on posts, talking on Facebook Lives. How much are you communicating with those people? Because that's who you're gonna get in front of. If you have, actually I was looking at some different people earlier, just thinking about, what do my people need to hear, right? And I was looking at, some of the people that are big speakers on social media. Some of them have a lot of followers, but little engagement or little people watching their Facebook Lives, little views, right? And so that goes to show that followers are not like, they don't equivalent, necessarily business, or they don't equal necessarily future things happening. So if you want your stuff to be seen, which you do want your stuff to be seen, then it is very important that you're communicating with people. So difference between follower and friend, pop quiz, right, is that your followers will, if you choose to show them, you're going to have this number here, follower, and it will say whatever it says, whatever that number is. You can hide that or you can show, totally up to you, okay? If they're a follower only and you have not accepted them as a friend, they may not see all of your stuff. If they are your friends, they still may not see all of your stuff, but it's up to you to engage with them, have conversation with them, comment, post, those kind of things, so that they actually see what you have going on. Make sense? Sound good, guys? Okay, so those are kind of the basics. Those are the things that really, if you want to have influence on social media, if you're not talking, there's nothing for people to listen to. If you are not putting your message out to the world, whether it's you're passionate about your product, you're passionate about your business, you're passionate about a cause that motivates you, if you're not putting that message out to the world, there is nothing for people to listen to. Are you with me? If you are, drop a yes in the comment section. Give me a high five. Give me a star. Give me some hearts, right? Let me know that you're with me, okay? Okay, so that's kind of the basics. Okay, so now, what is the secret sauce that I told you about growing your influence? Do you want to know? All right, so it's called EMP. Like I mentioned at the very beginning, EMP is, actually, let me tell you how this came together. It's an acronym, and it stands for Engage, Message, Post. It's not rocket science, but let me tell you about this. Okay, do you know what an EMP actually is in the real world? Like, not social media language? EMP stands for electromagnetic pulse. Electromagnetic pulse. It's something that like vibrates out energy into the world, into the universe, and it shakes things up. And that's what you need to be doing on social media, is putting your message, putting your vibration, putting whatever it is that you need to share out to the world. So let's go through this. EMP, engage, message, post. Okay, let's start with engaging. I think we can leave this. Okay, what is engaging exactly? Engaging to me means basically that when you're out there, you have set a timer, do something so it's constructive, but you're gonna go through and on purpose, you're gonna engage with the right kind of people. The people that you want to see what you're putting are the people you want to engage with. There's something called your Dream 100. Like, if you could have anybody buy your product, be your customer, join your team, become a new business partner, who will those like superstars be? And maybe for you it's not 100, maybe it's like your Dream 20. Like, who are those top 20 people that you're like, oh my gosh, that would be so amazing if we could connect and do some business together? Do you kind of have some of those people in your mind? The other code word for this is the chicken list. Anybody have some of those? If you do, drop it down in the comment section. Let me know. I want to see what you're saying. Your top 20, aka the chicken list. Okay. So we want to identify who do we want to get in front of, and those are the people you want to engage with. What does that mean? You're going to go on purpose on your phone, on your laptop, and you're going to be looking for what they're posting, and you're going to drop. What are we going to put? We're going to put comments. We're going to put GIFs, and we are going to put stickers. What are we not going to put? We are not going to put no more thumbs up, guys. No more thumbs up. And the reason is that thumbs up actually like drags you down. I don't know why they do. I know it's so crazy. Have you heard this before? If you've heard this before, let me know down below. Cluck, cluck. Oh gosh, you're so funny. That's great. Okay, target. Boom. I love it. Good comments, guys. I like it. Okay, so no thumbs up, because thumbs up is like the universal sign for scrollers, okay? You're scrolling, thumbs up. You're scrolling, thumbs up. You're scrolling. Facebook doesn't want to see scrollers. What they want is people who really connect with real people that are their friends or colleagues or people that they want to be their friends. That's what they're looking for. They're looking to bring people together. And so if you're doing the universal sign for scrolling, aka thumbs up, they are number one, like nobody really sees that. If you do a thumbs up, or even if you hold it and you like drop a heart, or you hold it and you drop a haha, you hold it and you drop a oh, whatever, right? A lot of times people don't look at those, especially if they have a lot of those already. You know, 20, 30, 50, 100. People don't look at who did that, okay? So if you want to get on the radar of the people that you want to be doing business with, we need to not go there. We need to make sure that we're either dropping a sticker, writing a comment with an emoji, or we're dropping a GIF, okay? So that's the first part, engaging. So what do you want to do if you're building a business and you want to increase your influence? You want to spend a certain amount of your time every day engaging. And I'm not talking about like hours on end. I'm talking about set a timer for 10 minutes in the morning and 10 minutes at night, or 5 and 5, whatever you want to do. It doesn't really matter, but you need to engage with people, because if you talk to them, then when you post something, the odds are they're going to see it. And that's very important. Okay, so the second part is message. You know, one of the things I shared with you guys before we got started is I said, you know, that this is not only going to be about, you know, how to increase your influence, but how you can take advantage of it financially, right? How can you build a business? And the big fat secret, guys, is that for so long, people thought that all of the money was here. And maybe 2 years ago or 5 years ago or in past days, maybe your post equaled the money. But today, your posts are just validation of who you already are. Where all of the big money happens is in Messenger, guys. It is in Messenger. If you're on Facebook, if you're on Instagram, if you want to be in relationship with people and you want people to know about your business, try your business, use your product, any of those things, you have to have the private conversations. That's really how it works, okay? So that brings us on to messaging. So messaging is important. This is another thing. Set a timer. Have some people that are on your dream 20, right? Your chicken list. People that you just want to connect with. Now, you're not going to go hit the same people every single day, but maybe over the course of the week, you're going to say, hey, you know what? I have 30 people. They are my target group this week, right? And today you're going to talk to 5, and tomorrow you're going to talk to 5, and the next day you're going to talk to 5, right? Like, you don't have to take over the universe having a million messages in one day, but do something consistently that is going to push you towards your goal. So Messenger is so important. So a lot of times people wonder, especially in network marketing, who's my network marketers? All the network marketers out there, drop an MLM in the comment section. Let me know, let me know, let me know. Okay, so let's talk about this. Now we want to get around to messaging people. What the heck is this message and how does it all work? Messaging is important. And I think that many of us had the stigma or the thought or the concept of things that were done maybe 5 or even 10 years ago, not necessarily on social, but it started in email. Do you remember email a gazillion years ago used to be like something that you had with your friends? And then it became more commercialized and everyone had your email, and then we started getting the forbidden word we call spam, right? We started getting spammed, and then we had spam blockers and all that. Well, the thing of it is, then it switched from email to social media, right? And people started realizing, oh man, email, people are not looking at it as that as much, but social media pops up on their phone, you get a little chatbot, you see the head, and boom, it's a lot more interactive and a lot more people are seeing it. So then we had a lot of people who started marketing their businesses online, and they would set these cut and paste things, boom, 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 to everybody out there. Have you ever been the recipient of one of those? Have you gotten spammed? I know, I certainly have, and it's not, we don't like it, right? So we do not want to spam. So me personally, what do I do when I'm talking to people on social media that are my potential prospects? I start with, hi, how are you? I usually will go spend a minute or two and I check out what is happening on their wall. Let's get rid of the money sign here. Okay. I just look, hey, did they just go on a vacation? Hey, did their kid just have a birthday? Hey, did they just move? Whatever. What is going on in their life? And then once I see that, then I'll message them. Hey, so-and-so, how are you? Oh my gosh, I can't believe how long it's been. And it looks like you just took a great vacation. Where did you guys go? Or it looks like your daughter just turned 9. Oh my gosh, I can't believe she's 9. I remember when she was just born. Right? Like, identify something and ask them a question. Just ask them a question and then be quiet. And that's really important, is that you don't ask a question and then come back with more and be like, let me talk about this business. No, you have to be a normal human being. And the thing of it is, guys, is that remember back in the day, okay, actually not back in the day. Let me just give you a quick example, is whatever you do on social, imagine that imagine you're at my house, okay? Imagine I invited you all over. We're having a pool party, and people are hanging out, people got sodas, people got barbecues going on, people in the pool, and someone walks in and they're like, hey, wait up everyone! I have this amazing thing for sale. Let me tell you about it. And they just disrupt the whole energy of the party. And you're like, dude, what? No, that is not normal. You would have a conversation, and at the right time, you would talk about the eraser, right? But not like when you're first walking into the party. You have to come in, you have to say hey, you have to connect with people, and then at the right time, one of the right times. When is the right time, right? People may be wondering, well, that's great, Summer, but when is that right time? Well, oftentimes, I like to use the old school idea of form, okay? And this stands for family, occupation, recreation, and message. And I'm sure you guys are also brilliant that you probably knew that. But a lot of times we forget this. We think that social media is somehow different than the normal world. It's not. And you know what? I used to think like that too. I'm like, I don't know how to do this, right? And then I realized oh gosh, it's exactly the same, okay? And so that is so very important. And if you're wondering what the heck do I post? Because maybe you are more of an introverted person, or maybe you're a little bit more private, or maybe you're like, what do I say? Okay? Honestly, you can use the same exact acronym. Okay, family. Once a week, put a picture of you and your family. Might be you and your spouse, might be you and your kids, whatever. Occupation. Show a picture and you're out there crushing it. You might be in the car and you just take a quick selfie. You might be on your way to something and you look really stellar. Whatever. Do something that's a little bit business related, we'll say, right? Recreation. What are you doing for fun? Are you out golfing? Are you camping? I mean, what? Show something with you having fun. And then message. What is your message to the world? What is it that you want people to take away? And if you're not quite sure, if you're like kind of figuring it out, you're like, wow, I don't know. You know what? What you can put here is what is it that you believe? What is it that you stand for? You know, if there's something and you feel passionate about it, drop an image, drop a quote, do a quick, put something in your story, right? Put something that you can share as your message to the world. And if you are doing that consistently, you will see results. Okay, so let's come back to how this works. Okay, messaging, right? We talked a tiny bit about it. We need to wrap it up because we've been going for a while. Okay, so messaging. You're having a conversation with them. It's just a little bit here, a little bit there. When they ask you what's going on in your life, right? Then you can share with them, oh my gosh, you won't believe it. I'm so freaking pumped. We are launching a health and wellness company. We're launching something in the health and nutrition space, or whatever. You can say it could be occupation, could be recreation. Oh my gosh, you would not believe what has gone on. I started this detox program like 10 days ago, and I am seeing freaking stellar results. And they're like, well, detox, really? You're like, yeah, when's the last time you detoxed? And they're like, never. Like, oh my gosh. And you can add them to a group and share more about it with them, or whatever the next step is for you. Okay, so let's go back to our EMP. We have quite a few things on our board. Okay, so we need to wrap this up and land this plane, right? Okay, E. E is what, guys? What is E? Who will let me know? Let's see. Okay, E is obviously engage. M is message. And the magical B is post, okay? So we talked a little bit about posting. What are we posting? Things that you're passionate about. Things that you connect with. Things that's about you. You know, back in the day, I think it used to all be about value, and truly, value is still, content is king. If you're sharing something good and valuable and something that answers a question that people have, then people are gonna wanna hear what you're saying. But in the beginning, when you're just figuring it out, I mean, that's kind of a lot. Just like start posting regularly. Say something to the universe, say something to the world, okay? And so, you know, use the form method. And if you're just posting once a day, okay, just every day, once a day. If you want to take weekends off, that's fine, but just post regularly, okay? And what will happen is if you are engaging with people, the people on your chicken list, your top 20, your 20 all-stars, right? You are messaging them in private messenger. What's going to happen is they are going to look at the P. They are going to look for your posts. They are going to look, they're going to peep you out, my friend, okay? They are going to look and see what's going on with this person, what have they done lately, what are they doing that's interesting, oh, that's them and their family. They're looking for a couple of things, but really what they're looking for is validation. And so this is kind of like your resume on social media. Who are you? What do you stand for? And what is your message? And based on this, the people in your messages are going to connect or not connect. And I'll tell you what, if you are not posting, they are not going to connect. They're going to be like, okay, because it's not congruent. So that is the answer, my friends. That's the story. I know we went for, oh my gosh, like 30 minutes. That's crazy. But it's been such a pleasure with you. Guys, if you got value out of this, feel free to tag, feel free to share, feel free to drop a comment and let me know. And of course, make sure you hit the follow button and hit see first so you actually see the next time we're going to go live. If you would like more info on social media, I have a small resource that was put together. And basically, it covers like a little bit more on attraction marketing, a little bit more on how to add value in the marketplace. So if you would like that, what you can do, let's see here, try to erase some of this. I will drop the link in the comment section, but it's just simply my name. Okay, hopefully you're getting that all. summerjeronimo.com/SM for social media. So I'll drop that down below just so you have it as well. But guys, it has been such a pleasure. My computer has shut off, so I'm not taking any of your comments, but it's been so great spending time with you all. Take care, be blessed, go out there, my friends, live your life to the full. Conquer your fears, and let's go get everything that God has in store for you. Take care and be blessed. Made it to the end. Well, aren't you a superstar? Check you out. Hey, if you'd like more, click on the videos to the left. They're exactly what you need to hear next. And if this was helpful, drop a comment down below. I'd love to connect with you personally. I read all the comments each and every week. Last off, if you're new to the channel, smash that subscribe button. Don't miss a beat and learn what's new and current today in network marketing.